Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your daily mini tarot and oracle reading. I am using the Sacred Destiny Oracle for you today, followed by the Guardian of the Night Tarot to see what message Spirit has for you. If it resonates, my darling, you are hearing it within your divine design. And if it resonates or I resonate as a reader and you would like to book a personal reading, do take advantage of my pay what you can readings. The details and the link are in the description box below. I also offer 45-minute and an hour readings at fixed prices, but the 30-minute online reading is pay what you can. Thank you as ever for all of your lovely comments. Don't forget to hit the like button or comment on this video if you do resonate with it. Perhaps you'd like to subscribe or become a member of this channel. So let's see what wishes to come out for you today, my darling. It has flown out and we have got taking risks has come out for you. I feel that many of you have reached quite a more than once actually in your lives. You've sort of reached a plateau, a sort of plateau of completion where you can do no more. Maybe there is that feeling of, I'm receiving the word exaltation. It's sort of like an exhale of, oh, I've done it. But then there's sort of settled in that feeling of, well, now what? Now what should I do? What's the next step for me? And Spirit is wishing for you to step beyond your comfort zone now, because that's how we learn, that's how we evolve. And that's how we truly know how amazing we can be when we actually put our mind and our heart behind something that means something for us, to be the best version of ourselves. We have to take risks. We have to kind of step into a place which we didn't know we could do, but actually upon doing it, we find out that we not only can we do it, but actually we love doing it too. And that in itself creates a wonderful momentum. So you've got here this eagle, and this eagle within its space of observing everything underneath it is asking you as a messenger from Spirit to perhaps fly beyond where you have been resting or nesting and see what is there. If there is something that you have been wanting to do for a while, but the fear of perhaps failure or the fear of you're making the wrong choice, there is no, unless you take that fool's journey, unless you take that first step, you'll never know. And there is no failure, my darling, because even if something has failed within our perspective, that's because something hasn't worked out the way that we wish for it to work out. It doesn't mean to say that it's failed from a spiritual perspective. Oh, no, it means that you have achieved and recognized perhaps ways and things of doing things the next time around. And through it, you've grown stronger and you've grown more committed. So take some risks at this time. And just remember that it's that lovely coming to the edge of the plateau here. It's that come to the edge, he said. We're too afraid, they said. Come to the edge, he said. We don't want to, they said. Come to the edge, he said. We were too busy, they said. Come to the edge, he said. And they came and he pushed and they flew. So you're ready to fly, my darling. You're ready to perhaps see that you can soar, that you can kind of approach things, that you can, within this space of embracing the excitement, rather than fear, feeling excited and ready, you're going to see and sense opportunities as they're coming towards you at this time. So just take a chance, do things in a way that maybe you haven't done before, if this is within the realms of where you are now. You know, when I first started reading, I started with very close friends, and, you know, I was a bit embarrassed, but I started with close friends. And then I moved on to friends and friends, and that was a little fearful. Well, it's quite a lot fearful. And then I got a great big push from the universe to go on to YouTube. And that was the most scariest thing I've ever done in my life. But I did it. And afterwards, I felt that exalted feeling of, I've done it. I've stepped beyond my fear, my comfort zone. And all it takes, darling, is one step, and then another, and then another. And have you noticed that actually that which we fear the most So actually, it's a little bit like we think we're going to face a lion, but actually we face a mouse. It's not quite so scary as our mind has led us to believe. It's our mind has a way of creating these great big monsters in our mind, where actually it's just a little mouse. So take this risk, my darling. So what I'm going to use the Guardian of the Night Tarot, and I'm just going to pull you two more cards before I wrap this reading up. Thank you for taking risks, Spirit. What do you wish to show? Thank you. Oh, that flew out. So you've got both the 6 and the 9 of Pentacles has come out for you. So I feel where you are right now, you've sort of, as I said, you've reached a plateau. You've reached a sort of you've done what you've needed to do. You've, within that energetic structure of your life as well, you have achieved everything that you've set out to do. And there's now an imbalance within you because you kind of have this feeling that, well, there's more than this and I want to do more, but should I be doing it? And I come back to that taking risks card. And I think that sometimes when we become kind of very settled, we end up sort of settling with our energy as well. And we end up settling in a sort of giving a minimum amount of energy as opposed to that glorious, wonderful, inspired, full steam ahead, impassioned, excited energy that we do when something's new and something's exciting. So I feel that's what it is with the water buffalo here. Alongside of that, with the 9 of Pentacles, they're not saying, Spirit is not saying for you to work harder and harder and harder and harder at this. Perhaps doing it in a new way and taking risks, sidestepping beyond your comfort zone, is also to appreciate that when you are in that sense of understanding your energy and what you are resonating with, whether that is to sit in meditation, whether that is to sit in imagination, that is so much more powerful than hard work when you're feeling sluggish, when you're feeling tired. Remember that the universe responds to who we are. So what are you resonating at this time? Is it an energy of inspired choices, or is it an energy of fear? So it will respond to you and your think of yourself in terms of energy, that resonance, that vibration, and that frequency. So what radio signal are you tuning out at this time? Is it one that is of peace and joy and acceptance of where you are, and a willingness and an excitement to evolve, to become that next amazing version of yourself? Because the 9 of Pentacles is the bear. I feel that there is, winter is always a time of rest. Let me show you this card again. Winter is always a time of rest. And it is a time of peaceful rest, knowing that spring is coming in. And so this bear knows that spring is coming, but it's going to rest. It's going to perhaps, at the end of a cycle, a plateau you've come to, this is a rest period. But during this rest period, there are dreams happening. There are things coming to your mind, those inspired thoughts. Every breath in is an inspire breath to breathe in. So I am sure that you are sort of thinking about things that you could possibly do come the spring, come when you are feeling refreshed again. And with that liberated, beautiful energy, what are you resonating with? What gets your attention? Where is that vibe going? Because when we listen to what resonates with us, with our intuition, we don't sometimes know exactly where it's going. We have a sense, but we have to just be with it. And that is living life spontaneously and living life as it is intended to be so. So within this 9 of Pentacles, you are, even with your thoughts and feelings at this time, consciously living. If you choose to see it that way, and if you perceive to see it that way, that you are consciously living with your dreams, then dream big, my darling. dream big, because the universe is saying it's all there. And actually, when you're in that peaceful state of being, you are resonating. You are sending out a beautiful vibration, and the universe is responding. So take that risk, step beyond your comfort zone, because if we all remained in our comfort zone, life would be a little bit boring, and we'd all just sort of not really have a full appreciation of ourselves and of others. There would be no admiration with them. We'd just all be within our little space. So there we are, my darlings. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I am seeing that harvest moon in this beautiful card. So this is a time of, although you might be feeling unaware of it this time, just because you might be feeling that actually the rhythm of life is a little bit slow at the moment, but just know that there is what you would consider abundance to be coming in for you, and that is with you taking a step out of your comfort zone. So there we are, my darlings. I am finally wrapping it up. Have the most amazing, beautiful weekend. I look forward to seeing you again on Monday. And in the meantime, enjoy the weather if you're in England. It is beautiful but cold, but have a lovely weekend, my darlings. Take care. Bye-bye.